Just after 5 a.m. here in Amman, Jordan. And that's what I wake up to. Morning, afternoon, night, they blast these Islamic prayers over the loudspeakers that are located in the tall towers of their mosques throughout the whole city. This is morning, afternoon, and night. This is what you hear. So, day 2 here in Amman, Jordan. It's morning for me. It's nighttime for all of you back in the United States. And I wake up to this, but immediately after waking up, I check the news about the latest that's been happening in Israel between Hamas and Israel. And I'm sure most of you out there, you're now familiar with this recent attack against a hospital in Gaza. And yes, it is technically an attack. It's just not an attack from the IDF. It's just not an attack from Israel against Gaza or against Hamas. It's not an attack from them at all. But all Palestinian sympathizers and bleeding heart liberals and leftists and the media and certainly Hamas, they immediately come out and say, the IDF did this, Israel did this, they came in with their jets and this was an airstrike and they just bombed a hospital, killing several hundred of our people. And this is, make no mistake, this is tragic. This is certainly tragic what's happened. Several hundred Palestinians are now dead in this hospital bombing. We don't even know the exact number, but it's several hundred, somewhere in the 500 range. However, it wasn't the IDF that did this. Independent sources and even video footage of the event confirms that this was Hamas and their own rockets. You can see the video online for yourself that several hundred rockets in Gaza from Hamas are being launched towards Israel, and within seconds, within 2 seconds of hundreds of these rockets being launched, you have the explosion of the hospital. These are Hamas rockets, their own rockets, which are not well maintained, that's for certain. Targeting Israel, targeting the Jewish people, they launch these rockets, several of them malfunction, and they end up hitting their own hospital in the process. Now my heart breaks for innocents anywhere and everywhere, no matter the circumstances, that are slaughtered as a result of war. But I go back to something that I said in a previous video. Every drop of civilian blood, every drop of innocent blood, both certainly on the side of Israel as well as the side of Palestine, every single drop of civilian blood is on Hamas. And that's extremely apparent with this latest attack. Hamas targets the Jewish people, and they end up slaughtering hundreds of their own people in the process with their malfunctioning, faulty rockets. It's just unbelievable. It's truly, truly unbelievable. You know, the Bible, the holy word of the one and only true God, YeHoVaH, speaks concerning these types of things. That when the wicked reach that point of full wickedness, deserving of the wrath and the righteous judgment and justice of the Almighty God, the wickedness of the people comes back and revisits them on their own heads. That's literally the case here. They fire against Israel and they destroy their own people in the process. YeHoVaH God is merciful to thousands and thousands for limitless generations, for those who fear him and keep his commandments, for those that are good honorable people. But he does return, but vengeance is his, and he does repay. The sword of his justice falls very swiftly on the heads of the guilty. And that justice even falls on the heads of the children of the guilty as well. That's what's happened here. Hamas is to blame for every single drop of blood of civilians, both certainly on Israel's side as well as on the side of Palestine and Gaza. So it's morning, early morning here, nighttime where you guys are. Now it's time for me to face this day, see if I can get myself a car, and I need to get myself into Israel. YeHoVaH be with you all. Shalom.